memorizing vocabulary or using vocabulary. Which method works best? Let's take a look at memorizing vocabulary because that is the one that most people are told to do. Using that method, most of the time what we do is we get a number of vocabulary words. We usually practice those words by ourselves. We create a sentence with them and we practice them on and off. And when we are looking to use these words in real conversations, we cannot remember them. We cannot use them. So that system is not working. Now, let's take a look at using vocabulary. For that, we'll have to go a little further back. When you were a child learning how to speak, your parents would be speaking, you would hear a word, you repeated it, and they would encourage you to repeat this word, and you did that throughout the day, throughout the week, and you ended up doing that for every word that you learned, and you learned a whole language without the use of memorization, without looking up vocabulary, without practicing it by yourself, without an application or a list. That is how language is learned. When we go to school, we are told to memorize scientific equations or formulas and mathematical equations, and we think we can apply these principles to language. And as we see, that does not work with language. Language is something that you have to be using and expressing. That is how language is learned. So this is what I would like you to do. Next time when you are trying to grow your vocabulary, get 3 or 4 vocabulary words, find out more than just one meaning to these words, and begin to practice these words when you are having real conversations with people. That is how you are going to grow your vocabulary, because if you are using these vocabulary words for about 5 or 7 days, these words are no longer words that you are trying to memorize. These words are becoming part of your conversation, and that is how your vocabulary level will continue to grow.